Hey everybody, so I'm coming at you barefaced today to start because I have a full face of makeup that I want to do from one, I guess, brand. I know I'm really late to the game here, but I've recently discovered Shein, and my life is over. Like, as a broke bitch, it's difficult for me to just buy new clothing because it's something I generally can't afford. And to be able to get like a whole entire outfit for the price of like one piece. I know that there's a lot of criticisms that people have, valid criticisms that people have of things like fast fashion. I just think like poor people deserve nice things too. Poor people deserve to treat themselves to new clothes too and to feel good too. So anyway, I found out that Shein has like a ton of makeup. So I got a full face of makeup. This bag did not come from Shein, but I'm pretty sure I got everything I would need for a full face. And it was like the average cost of like 3 products from Sephora. So I'm really excited to try these out. I'm hoping that a lot of this works because it's so inexpensive and it seems like pretty nice. I haven't tried any of it yet. I got some brushes. I even got lashes, brows, glitter. I got like the works. So let's just get started on it. I'm so excited for this. I've been waiting to try it and I'm ready. So I didn't get any skincare. I don't even know if they have any skincare. So I already did all my skincare and everything. Let's just get started on the eyes. I'm really excited to try this eyeshadow primer because my favorite one, the Urban Decay Primer Potion, is very expensive, and if I can find something that works just as well or better for a much lower price point, I would love that. So this is the Ready Set Primer, and it comes in a similar component to the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So it has like a little wand applicator, and just initially it actually feels really close to the Urban Decay Primer Potion in consistency. So the experience of using it so far is like honestly identical, but we'll see how well it holds on to the shadows. I don't remember the prices of these products, but they were all like $3 or less, I feel. Okay, so far so good with the primer. The palette I picked out is the Hold the Cone palette. I just thought it was really pretty. I like the pastels. I like the ratio of mattes to shimmers. I was really interested in this shade down here, so I'm definitely gonna try this one out. And I was looking through all their palettes, and like I have a pretty large eyeshadow palette collection, so I don't have a lot of holes that I need to fill, but I thought like the pastels looked really pretty and like these neutrals look really pretty. I think that this is just a pretty palette. I don't have a palette like this. These two shades look so similar. I don't think these two really needed to be in there, to be honest. Same with these two. There's a slight difference between them, but probably could have been taken out, and then like this purple probably could have been taken out, and it could have just been a 9-pan, but you know, whatever. Super cheap. I'm excited to see how it performs, and I think I do want to do more of like a colorful look. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm swatching through. These are the lighter tones of the blue and purple. They swatch kind of light and kind of chalky. The deeper tones kind of swatch similar, just kind of light, chalky. So this is maybe, I don't know, we'll see how it goes on, but I'm feeling like this is gonna have to be a super buildable formula. I got a pack of brushes, and then I got a separate like super fluffy blending brush just to try out like, you know, a variety. This is the E101 blending brush. It feels nice. It doesn't feel as dense as my other like blending brushes, but it actually feels pretty good. And then this is like a variety pack of, I don't know, they were like the gray ones. I kind of like this one here. This is a flat blending brush, and it has like cutouts on the ferrule here, so it can really splay out, almost like, it's not a fan brush, but it's almost kind of shaped like that. This is really unique. I don't have anything like this. The brushes feel nice. They're synthetic. They're just not dense. Like I feel like, you know, they're very cheap, obviously, but especially the blending brushes, they definitely could have added, you know, maybe like 50% more bristles in here. We'll see how they perform. So I'm gonna start with the big, super big fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna use the lighter purple in the crease. This is Too Cool for School. And I'm just gonna kind of throw that all over the crease. The primer is creasing a little bit. I mean, it's been sitting for a while, but it blended back out super easily. Ew, this brush kind of stinks. I probably should have washed these first, but oh well. Yeah, I'm definitely having to build this up. So this is my third pass. And my fourth. So the pigment isn't really there, but it's pretty beginner friendly. And it's also like the lightest pastel purple, but I guess this could be a good beginner friendly palette because of how buildable it is. But also I've only tried one shade, so let's keep going. I'm gonna use this like flatter, fluffy brush and dip into Inside Scoop, the darker purple, and build that up on the inner crease. Okay, I mean, so far so good. It could be the shadows, it could be the primer, but I feel like it just takes so long to build up any pigment. I'm still not sure. I'm gonna dip into Sub-Zero Hero, the like darker blue, even though they're like the fucking same. And I'm using, these aren't labeled, but it's kind of more of the like more tapered blending brush for the outer corner. Oof. I'm adding more Too Cool for School, the lighter purple, to help blend that out. And it blends out super easily. Like, it doesn't blend out like patchy. And it blends into the other shade pretty seamlessly. It's just so sheer. This one is more of like the eyeshadow kind of brush. Again, it's just not quite dense enough, but it's at least denser than the blending brush. Probably gonna be easier for packing. And I'm just really gonna try to pack that on the outer corner. I mean, it's getting somewhere. Okay, I mean, it's a cute look. It's definitely like a light, soft pastel vibes, kind of. These eyeshadows kind of smell funny too. Same with like that inner corner purple, you know, that's what I was going for and that's what I got. And granted, like I was applying it on top of another shade and I blended it out, but like, I guess I'm just not used to this sheer of a formula. I'm willing to try it again on top of a different primer and see like where the issue is, if it's the shadow, if it's the primer, maybe a combination of both. Okay, so this is Chill Vibes. This is the one that I'm really curious about. So when you mix it all together, you get, oh, it's just a blue. I'm gonna mix like just kind of more of the top like purple area. Still kind of blue, more silvery. How does that compare? So there is also a blue shimmer in here. And that, oh, that's just like more of a, like an icy blue silver. Okay, here are the two purple shimmers. This one's pretty. I think I'm gonna do the light purple shimmer on the inner part of my lid and then blend it into this one here, Chill Vibes. This one's called Fairy Queen. Just applied right on top of the primer. This is really pretty. It's really chunky though. Okay, my camera cut off and I don't know where it cut off, but I'm trying to apply this Fairy Queen shade and it's just strange. I can also tell that this is gonna get hard pan really quickly. Like it's kind of almost there already. Yeah, man, so far I'm not loving the Shein eyeshadows, but it could be the primer. We don't know. Well, I mean, I kind of know, like these swatches, I just rubbed my hand and they came off. Like here's a Menagerie blue. Here's this blue, and yeah, they're different tones, but I'll do another one. I know I'm comparing like a $4 eyeshadow palette to like however much this one is, so I don't know. It's just the fact that like I have seen a lot of reviews about Shein eyeshadows, and they were better than what I'm getting. So I'm dipping into Chill Vibes, and I'm just kind of swirling my whole brush around. And I'm just applying that through like the middle of the lid, blending into the purple shimmer and the blue outer corner. Yeah, okay, let me see if I can get this to show on camera. So, do you see that like dip in the pan? Here, look. This is like a, you can see the brush. It's not super dense. It's like pretty fluffy and light. So you can't apply a lot of pressure. And it's creating this like divot. There's no fallout happening. It's just like digging into the pan. It's so weird. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this like Sub-Zero Hero, like right out here, because that disappeared at some point. The look is worse than I was expecting. And I didn't have super high expectations because, like I said, it's super cheap. But my expectations were higher than this just because of like the glowing reviews. I think that I definitely gambled when I got a more colorful palette and their neutrals might be better, because I know blues and purples are hard to formulate and like their neutrals might be better. Like, let me just swatch like this one here. I mean, it doesn't swatch that much better. This one is like the deeper neutral. I swatched the Shein colors with this hand onto the back of this. I swatched Menagerie with this hand onto the back of this. And after using a makeup wipe, I mean, it's pretty obvious that one is far superior. So I got a concealer. I was surprised at their shade ranges, to be honest. Like, they seem to have pretty light to pretty dark, not in all of their products, but in a good amount of them. So this is the 12-Hour Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Whipped Cream, and I got a beauty sponge. I've actually heard amazing things about the Shein beauty sponges. This is like a microfiber sponge, kind of like the Juno & Co. sponge, but it's shaped more like, this one's wet, which is why it's so bigger. It's shaped more like a beauty blender, so it doesn't have that cutout like the flat side. It's just all round. So I'm gonna use this to blend everything in. The concealer, I'm gonna just plop under the eyes. Okay, so I just got off of like a 30-minute phone call, and the shadows are faded. The shimmer is... Actually, the shimmer is okay. I just don't like this eyeshadow. The concealer, I tapped it out with this beauty sponge and I actually really like it. This sponge is awesome. And the concealer, even through the 30-minute phone call without setting it, hasn't creased at all. And I just put it under my eyes, so I'm gonna just pop it over these like blemish areas. But so far so good. I actually like this concealer a lot. The coverage is pretty good. I applied it over a little blemish down here, covered it really well. It blends out beautifully. It covers really well. Could be the sponge too. I actually really enjoy this sponge. I like it a lot. It's really nice and squishy. The Juno & Co. one isn't super squishy. This one is a little squishier. It's still like that microfiber, like velvety soft. Wow. I mean, it is just a first impression, but I like this concealer. I missed a little spot right here in between the eyes. I'm gonna see how it blends out with a brush. I'm gonna use this brush that came in the set. It's like a little pencil brush, kind of. Ooh. It's like a thin enough consistency that it blends out so flawlessly, but it is providing coverage. I like this concealer, and again, just first impressions, like I've used it one time, but I love it. I think this concealer is awesome. I just got like a full face of makeup that like I would normally use, so I didn't get any foundations or anything. I don't use foundation, so let's move on to cheeks. I got this contour stick. I've never used a cream contour before, but I thought this color looked good. It's so rare to find like a contour shade that isn't fucking bronze. Like, this is a contour, like it's a gray based contour. So far on my hand, it's blending out really nicely. So let's give it a shot. It comes with a little brush on the end, so I'm gonna use the brush it comes with to blend it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply it kind of like that, and then with a little brush. Okay, I like this too. I like this a lot. It blends out so sheer. Again, like a very beginner-friendly cream contour product. I am a beginner when it comes to cream contour, and I'm having a very easy time. I think that if you like a cream contour that like kind of stays where you put it and is like highly pigmented, you probably would not like this. But just like the eyeshadow, because I am a beginner with this product, I like that you kind of have to build it, and I like that it blends out into almost nothing. I love it. I love the tone of it. It's the perfect contour tone. It's not a bronzer, it's a contour, which I love. They understand the assignment. They know what fucking contour means. That's one of my biggest pet peeves when I'm trying to find a contour product. It's always just fucking bronzer. And this bitch, this is contour. This product smells like fucking literally like crayons. I don't know how I feel about that. So I got the Spring It On Cream to Powder Blush in the shade Permanent Vacation. It's like a coral shade. That is right. It smells like roses, like how old ladies' bathrooms smell, like that kind of rose. So the smell of these products is very off-putting, I won't lie to you. This brush smells really bad, but I should have just cleaned it before I used it. I actually love this brush. The E101 blending brush, very good. I like this brush a lot. It just smells bad, but the products also smell fucking bad. Anyway, I'm gonna apply the blush with the sponge. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more on my, a little bit more on my hand, and then just use the brush, oh my god. Maybe just dip the sponge right in, I guess. The orange blush with the like blue purple eyeshadow is not gonna be a cute look. I should have thought that through. But I don't have an orange blush, which is why I got it. It blends out really pretty. It's just the worst fucking shade of blush for this eye look. I really like how it looks though. That's super pretty. I love the blush, I love the contour, I love the concealer. I think the concealer is actually pretty good. So far the face products are killing it. All right, and then to set it all in place, this is how I always do my face. Every now and then I'll do like a tinted moisturizer, but for the most part, I do concealer, and then I do just like a setting powder. So this is the this is the Baked Glow setting powder in Cappuccino. It comes with a little puff. I guess I'll just use the puff. I didn't get any face brushes. It's like pretty much translucent actually once it goes on. So it's called a Baked Glow setting powder. I don't know if I see a glow. Okay, so there it is over this half. I don't really see a glow. It does provide a tiny bit of coverage, but not a ton. It seems like a good setting powder. Oh my god, that was way too much. Whoops. I think it looks nice. It looks nice over the spots of concealer that I applied. It doesn't make it look like cakey or weird. My skin looks smooth. It's not giving any glow like the name would suggest, but it seems like a nice setting powder. Okay, let's do brows. So I got this liquid eyebrow pencil, they call it. So it's the kind with like the little spikes. So it does like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? I've never used a product like this, so I'm just gonna like fucking go for it. And I'm just kind of applying it like I would apply a pencil. I do like it, especially up in this area. There's a little bit of a learning curve with it, but I'm just applying it the same way I would apply a pencil, but it's like 4 pencils in one. So there's the difference. It's a little dark. It's already drying out. Oh my god. I think I just over applied product over here because I like how this brow turned out a little bit better. I think the product is nice. I think it's really quick. I think it'd be really nice with a little bit of brow gel just to fluff up the hairs a little, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just doing a full face of Shein makeup. I don't know how it compares to other products that are like this. I know a couple other brands make something like this. I think it's fine. It kind of was drying out a little bit on the second brow, but I think that I just needed to put the cap back on and maybe shake it up a little. It performed fine, but just like how quickly it dried out just during the first use. I don't see this product lasting a long time. I think maybe a couple weeks at most, but it's also very cheap. I don't know if I like this more than a pencil. It is more of that like marker. So you put it on and it's there and you can't really like fix it or blend it out. I like a pencil because I can use a spoolie brush to kind of blend it and soften it. Can't do that with this product, but I think it still looks okay. I like how natural it looks, especially up in here where like with a pencil sometimes it can get like really crazy looking. It looks super natural. It just filled in that little bit of like sparseness that I have up there in such a beautiful way. I think it's really nice. Okay, let's finish the eyes now that the face is done. I'm just gonna do the lower lash line and inner corner. Also, I got glitter. I had to see how this compares to the ColourPop Glitterly Obsessed. I got the Stay Wild Jelly Glitter in Icy. I have to say, I love that it comes sealed. I love this because other glitters that I've purchased just have like a little plastic thing, but it doesn't seal it like airtight. Oh, I can like feel it moving around in there. So I'm gonna open this. So I just love that, first of all. Okay, weird. I haven't touched it yet, but I just opened it and like, look at that. It's like a little tiny disc. Like it looks like it already dried out and shrunk up, but I'm gonna touch it. Oh, no, it's definitely still like wet. It's so weird. Why does it come like that? Anyway, it has like little stars and moons in it. It's like that holographic. Oh, so beautiful. Ah! I know my hand is a goddamn mess, but look at that glitter. I'm so excited. I know you're like not supposed to put this on your eyes. I'm not gonna put it like here. I'm gonna just put it over the blue on the outer corner. Actually, I'm gonna wait until the lower lash line is done. Oh, I didn't get any eyeliners. Do they have eyeliners? I didn't see any. Okay, so that blue, and then I'm gonna stop like right about there, and Chill Vibes, like weird shade, up to the inner corner. This smell creeps me out though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know if I want to figure out a way to make this palette work just because I don't know, it smells like chemically. It's hard to describe. I've never smelled eyeshadows like this before. I'm gonna use the Very Vanilla shade on the inner corner. And I didn't get a highlighter, so I'm gonna use the shade as a face highlighter too. Wait, this is a really pretty face highlight. I really like that as a highlight. Now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm gonna go into this glitter, and I'm gonna use the more like tapered blending brush and dip into the glitter with it and just apply that more on the outer corner, just so there's no chance of it like falling into my eyeballs because it's pretty chunky. I'm almost gonna apply this like alongside my face highlight. Yeah, it's like picking up a lot of that eyeshadow, but that's kind of to be expected with this type of product. But it's cute. Yeah, so you can see that it definitely picked up eyeshadow, but they don't skimp on the little pieces in there, the little moons and the stars. Okay, so next is the part that I'm dreading. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not excited to try this. The lashes. Whoa, okay. This might blow my mind and change my world. You know what, before I do that, I need something on my lips. I got 2 lip products, so I'm gonna try the gloss first, just because I need something there. This is the Spring It On Glow Gloss in the shade Pink Slip. I just thought it looked pretty. Oh, God! So much of it just came out. Well, they fill it up to the top. I didn't even squeeze it that hard. It just like exploded on my lips. Anyway, it's nice. It's not super sticky. This reminds me of like old Bath and Body Works lip glosses. You know the ones. Yeah, it's more slippy than sticky. There is a little bit of stick to it. It is a gloss, but it's not overly sticky. It's not super smooth. There is quite a bit of glitter in this gloss, and you can feel it. It's a tiny bit gritty. You know, you get a ton of it in there. It also has kind of like that Grandma Rose kind of fragrance, but a little bit of like minty tingle. It's really pretty. I think it's a beautiful gloss though. It looks really good on my lips. Okay, now that I have something on my lips, I'm gonna try the lashes. So they're the faux mink, so they taper off on the end. They're really long and dramatic. I don't normally go for a super dramatic lash. This, believe it or not, was like, you can't even see it, was like on the more natural side of what they had to offer. I think they're gonna be pretty, but the only thing I'm dreading is this black lash band. It's super thick. If I were to see this in a store, I would not buy it. I am a clear lash band gal. I've never worn lashes that had this thick of a band before, so I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm dreading this. Holy crap, I've never had to trim so much off of a lash before, which is good. They'll fit any eye, but Damn, they're like long as hell. It's a really pretty lash. It's not even glued on yet. It looks really nice. Before I apply the lash, I'm just gonna apply a coat of mascara. This one had the best reviews. It was the highest rated and had the best rating, if that makes sense. There's two different brushes. So there's like, I guess, a curling brush and then a volumizing brush. So there's the coat of the like curling wand. Honestly, it's like not good. I think this will be better for just lower lashes. Just for fun, even though I'm doing false lashes, I just want to see the volumizing brush. It just smells so weird. It smells like Home Depot. It's like a cheap mascara for sure, but you know what else is a cheap mascara? The Essence Lash Princess. That's $4.99. I don't remember how much this one was, but I think it was around that same price. And it's like poop. Like I don't like this mascara at all. It's fine just for under false lashes because like it doesn't really matter. Let's do these lashes. I do know that a lot of people actually prefer this thick type of lash band. I'm aware that this is a personal preference thing, but at the same time, I've never really given it a fair chance. So here we go. It's harder to apply because the band is a lot less flexible. So like it's getting there. Damn, it's a big ass lash though. It's a cute lash, maybe not for this look just because the look is so bright and pastel, light and soft. And this lash is kind of eating it all up. This is a lash that I would want an eyeliner for just to be able to tight line. And I would want a little bit of liner on the inner corner just right in here. I might cheat and apply some. I don't know why I'm saying I might because I'm going to cheat and apply some. I'm going to use the NYX Epic ink and I'm just going to apply it like right on the inner corner here. So you can probably see the difference. It just looks a little bit better. The lash itself, it's just bigger than the lashes I'm used to, obviously. Like, I can tell it's heavier, I can feel it there a little more, I can see it a little more in my peripherals, but it's not uncomfortable. I was expecting it to be a little more uncomfortable just because of the big ass lash band. I think with the right look, it could actually be pretty cute. Like, I don't think I'm gonna throw these eyelashes away. I think I'm actually gonna keep them and reuse them more, but I'm just gonna be selective about the looks that I use them with. I feel ridiculous right now. I need to put the other lash on. Hold on a second. Anyway, so like I was saying, I think that this lash is gonna be beautiful for more of like a deeper, darker, dramatic look. This is definitely a dramatic lash. I think it looks cute for this look, but it's a lash that kind of hides everything that's going on the lids, which I think is why I kind of don't mind it for this look, because I kind of fucking hate the eyeshadow. But just in general, I think this would be a beautiful lash for like a really dramatic, like deep, dark, like maybe cut crease or something, where like a lot of the like drama and focus of the eye is, you know, up on the crease or the lower lash line, outer corner, not so much on the lid. It's just gonna hide everything on the lid. It actually doesn't look too bad on the eye. It just requires like definitely tight lining and definitely needs eyeliner in that inner corner just to make the lash kind of blend in a little better. But I was expecting it to look a little more like out of place. You know, it definitely looks fake with this light eyeshadow, but with like a liner or a darker eyeshadow, I think that this lash is really cute, and it is kind of blowing my mind and changing my world, because do I hate the dark eyeshadow band? I don't think so. I think it's just for certain looks. I don't hate them. I actually kind of like them. I think they're really fun and dramatic. So nice. Okay, I was kind of dreading the lashes, but I like them. The final thing is another lip product. I'm really excited about this lip product. Let me wipe this gloss off. Okay, it leaves behind glitter, which is actually kind of cool. As this gloss fades, it's gonna leave glitter behind, which I love. But anyway, so the second lip product is called Take a Hint Lip Tint in the shade Birthday Lips. This had a lot of really good reviews too, and I really liked the photos. So it's supposed to be like this gloss, like a long-wearing lip gloss. It feels really thin. It doesn't feel like a gloss at all. It feels like a really sheared out, almost like mousse. It's a cute color. Maybe not for this look, but it's a cute color. So here's the product. Shiny, looks kind of glossy. I'm gonna just wipe it off. So like the shininess comes off. Like it's not, the way it kind of seemed on the app was that it was like a gloss that stayed almost like that pyramid scheme one that like stayed glossy. This definitely does not stay glossy. You can definitely wipe the gloss part off, but oh my gosh, yeah, the color stays. It definitely like stains. Like it's called a tint, but it is more of like a stain. I really like this. This is gonna be pretty mask friendly too. It's not going anywhere. It has absorbed into my skin, but it just looks like I have cuter natural lips. I like this a lot. Ooh. Nice. I'm gonna put the gloss back on top of it. My face looks like a goddamn mess. Let me know what else you want to see from me here. I post twice a week on YouTube every week, so subscribe if you want to see more. All of my social media will be linked down below. If you want to be friends, let's be friends. And as always, I just want to say thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!